Yo, all right. We're live here again on the Fresh and Funky Sports Show here. It is a Monday. Of course, let me turn this light off there. Save some energy when we won't have any energy, but we won't go into that today. Save my energy for sports today. So yeah, we had a NBA All Star game. Was a great NBA All Star game. I can't say that the dunk contest was also great. The 3 point contest was really swell. The skills contest was great. So the Daytona 500 was good. It's a first time winner. Had some hockey over the weekend. Obviously, it was a well rounded sports weekend, to say the least, here. And college basketball, which college is getting close to the Ides of March, the March Madness. So, coming towards the end here, you're going to start having some conference games as of next week. Tuesday, I will be live in Viva Las Vegas, baby. You might even have a show be able to go down here. Show you like, hey, I'm gonna show you the live bet that I make. Be like, this is me over here live betting over here. If I can do it with my phone, that is. I mean, I might not be able to do that with my phone, but definitely, definitely be in Vegas, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to play some bets. And, gonna be a fun time. Fun time. You try to do things with the people you love, and we like Vegas. From where we live here in Cali, it's not too much of a stretch, but and it's definitely a place that we're thinking about moving to. Moving out of California. Just to go somewhere else where can yeah. And like I said, I don't make this channel to be a political channel or to be some medical physician or anything like this. I want you two to be very clear with me here. When I speak of these things, I'm not just coming out of my ass and just making them up my own shit. I'm getting this from information that is actual factual. Okay. Mm, you know, and when I was a kid in California, I mean, things were a lot better. It seemed like, and then as it went on, and I went away to the military for a couple years, and then came back. It wasn't too bad, but things were starting. You could start to see things deteriorate. But as you look back in hindsight, you're thinking like, oh man, well, this is what's kind of leading to where we're at today. And it's not about let's browbeat the crap out of each other because we all might have different ideologies or whatever. It's how we're going to live together and how we're not going to be extinct like dinosaurs. Okay, that's all I want to know. Is that people, if we're not careful, we too will be like the dodo birds and the dinosaurs. I mean, eventually we all expire. I mean, everybody seems to think now they got us that we're all going to live on for a million bazillion years. You're going to live in a fucking some sort of robotic body, and I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. You're entitled to your opinion, like everybody else, and I'm entitled to my opinion too. And I don't crucify people for having different views than me. I'm not trying to say that what I see is the holier than now grace thing, whatever. But you know, going out my years and just trying to piece together shit and things of this, and then figuring out shit you were taught or this or that, and then figuring out other shit was just kind of just you're like what the, and maybe it's just certain number of us have that gift ability. I don't know. I mean, call it, maybe I should call it ability. Oh my god, I might get censored for that. I'm just saying. I'm for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for everybody, except for when it's against everyone's right to pursue happiness. So I'm just saying that here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to no political shit. No, don't ever do I want to hold political office unless it's to, run my, my town, my city, or whatever, ever been the state. But, I mean, people forget California is like a fucking small country as far as population. But, still have the same excuses and the same, bullshit. But at least on the sports betting aspect of it is, it's going on, it's going to be on the November ballot. Lord willing, we all make it there. It's going to be on the ballot. So, California, you could do daily fantasy right now, but you can't really do sports betting, sports book, whatever thing kind of. So it's kind of like, you're screwed. So that's why a lot of Californians, if you're up here in Northern California, you can go to Reno, and then, you know, and if you're down, obviously down south, and now like Fresno area, you go down to Vegas. I like Vegas because it's, you got the oldest sports books down there, and you got some new ones that have opened up and stuff like that. So, you know, definitely like to try out my luck, you know, and it's what it is for me. I look at, as far as when I want to, give my perspective on sports betting for myself, is like, I bet something fun. I'm not trying to bet this to make this a stable income, because I know that's just being stupid and being very facetious. And people are like, well, man, this man uses very big words, very, very, very big words of vocabulary. Well, I like to try to incorporate, words, and try to articulate, because, sometimes when people don't understand, people talk in certain codes and symbolisms, and if you don't know it's like lingo. If you don't know the lingo, you don't know the street lingo or this or that, you can find yourself in a bad situation in life. If you don't know the language, or you don't know whatever, and then you say something, and boom, he popped off some shit that. But when I bet, it's just for fun, and hey, if I win, man, that'd be freaking awesome. And if I lose, well, hey, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun to try. But I'm only losing $1. I mean, there's other people that are losing a lot of money, and that's why I always say here: please bet responsibly. If you have a problem, please seek help. Please seek counseling. They have many outlets for those. Just like drugs and alcohol, and there's many outlets. And the first step is admitting that you have a problem, and admitting that you need to seek help. Being with addiction. I've dealt with addiction in my life, and I've tried hard to control and make sure to maintain on and stay on top, because people think that you're just magically cured, and they like, just when you give your life to God, magically God's going to make sure you don't ever die in this life, and you're never going to have no pain and no suffering. That's that's something God can't do for us, and I know that's hard for people to realize, but a lot of people try to speak as and for as though they are God, and they are, and sadly they are not. But God does show mercy and leniency, but He is righteous and just, and I don't try to speak for Him. And gives us all free will and choice, but we can't blame Him for the things that happen in our lives, because it ain't Him out here fucking with us. And people be like, well, why won't He lend a hand? Well, God's not a genie, and that's, I think, what a lot of people think. Well, if He can do all that, why doesn't He? You know, The government prints up a billions and bazillions of whatever money, and they could give it to people, and they make people, the people can reinvest it back in it, and they can make more money. But do they do that? No. They piss it away and make us pay more. Hence why we're in debt. And ask yourselves, yes, we have our own debt that we get, but do we own quadrillions of debt personally? No. So why do we just continually go on with the fucking dog and pony trick shit? Yeah, I guess because we like it, or feel like we do have choices we don't have, and we feel like there is no control, how we have no power. You know, you know, people that feel as though they don't have no power are gonna stay, and they're gonna endure the pain, they're gonna endure the suffering, but then they're gonna be used as a victim and as a person that's never gonna overcome because they want you to kindle that spirit. But yeah, I'm not here to be a spiritual guidance person. I'm just a messenger. And I just hope people will seek peace. But we have people out here talking peace, but they've been making war. Just like America. You know, country's been in war or rumors of war or conflicts and things of this nature, and we don't expect the blowbacks and the repercussions that come with the stuff. Like people just don't understand. They want us to be in it, and they had us like this for a while, but we just consciously don't see that because we want things to make us feel better and make us feel comfortable, make us feel safe. But the reality is, we're, we're not. And I mean, people think that you're laughing sarcastically because it was the truth. Because people think, it's the old primitive thing that, hey, we're being protected from the wolves, right? Or the primitive sheep, or from the hens from the fox. The foxes and the wolves are out there. But they've allowed the wolves and the foxes to be in the hen house under a cloak. But we just choose choose not to believe that because we only believe what we want to believe, and that's just the human mind. And the true fact that we don't even understand even the human mind in our minds. And it's a sad thing because I don't even have the words of the answers, but I want the conversations. But it seems like you can't even get no conversation anymore because people just want to label you or just and it's just like I'm not trying to have an argument here. I just want a conversation. This is conversation dies off. Guess what happens? We ain't got nothing but war. We ain't got nothing but separation, division, divide and conquer. You know. And then again, I'm gonna tell you to read the Art of War again. Every person read the Art of War. You know, was the Art of War and how they did all this stuff? You know, was it done by physical force, or was it done by like Phantom Kabuki kind of crap? You know, you know, tricking you and ensnaring you, and then basically, you know, pushing you in, forcing you into the scuffle. Like and that's kind of like how it's gone. I'm not saying us as a us as American citizens. We want to call ourselves that if that's what we want to label it as. But uh, majority of us have seen wars. We're seeing wars on our streets. War on our economy. War on a lot of things. And what does it mean that you got to go sign up for the military and you know, be the government's army and government's, foot soldier or whatever you want to call it. I was in the service myself, you know, but I'm not sitting here and acting like, there was great things about it, but now I don't know. Got a lot of, things that, aren't the values. It should have been, somebody should have been, watching the post, but it seems like the post has been abandoned. Now, it's been occupied by, you know, people that, you know, pose as our brothers and our sisters and our friends, but really they're our enemy. But most people don't know that or really care. They just want you to let me see hocus pocus alakazam, put some music on, man, put you in the hypnosis, put you in the trance, get you under the spell, get you spellbinded, get you jaded, get you get you hooked. That's what they've done. Done it for years. And they continue to do it. And man, they put it in books, they put it in a lot of things. And just scoff, mock. It's nothing. Wonder where in the hell we're in. Yeah. You either and it's like a bully, you either stand up to the bully or you allow the bully to continue to kick the shit out of you. Continue to beat you up every day, oppress you, make you scared, make you live in fear, make you live in but you know, I understand we have to speak peace. But at what point is peace not gonna be enough? And I'm not sitting here right now and advocating for violence. I want that to be known. But we're not just gonna sit back and continue to take this shit. Not willingly. Not because we're out here trying to provocate and we're trying to do whatever. We're trying to be free. We're trying to be sovereign people in this world today. To have the right to choose, not the right to be oppressed, not the right to oppress and repress people. You must have to understand. But that's why I come up on here and I talk my sports because nobody wants to hear real talk. They just want to hear sports talk. I hear funny jokes, haha, talking shit, mocking other people, laughing, paying people money to look like clowns. So I tell people, don't give me money. Subscribe to my channel if you fuck with me and you want to fuck with my videos. And like I said, I tell people, I don't even care if you're in here and it's live. Watch it. You don't watch it. It's cool, man. I'm not out here fucking counting, my ducks and getting all these things and act like this. We got all these people out here thinking that you're gonna make money by being some sort of internet star, and you think people in the real world give a damn and want to run around here like and they want to flash around. Oh, it's my First Amendment right. When you're over here going around acting a public nuisance. Yeah, try knowing your laws. These people try. Well, I know my laws and my regulations. Yeah, try learning them. You can't be in the public being disruptive or being vulgar and being that's you know and especially if you're in the influence. It's called public intoxication. Just these people think that it's all fun and games. It's funny to be an idiot. And then just take money from people that want to either see you die or just pay for you to do dumb shit. Because if real people will be telling these people, stop doing that. But they're adults, and of course, they have a right to choose your life. But at some point, you know, when do you realize that fantasy is fantasy? It's like people used to flock to Hollywood because they want to be movie stars. It's like some people think that you go to certain places to live to try to train to be the best basketball player. When if you statistically look at the statistics, it's like 1 in a million. I mean, now you get a better chance when you have these development leagues. Like the NBA now has a development league. Baseball's always had that. That's why it's just. But we have people just they only want to be these things now. They don't want to be things that are truly going to matter and saving people's lives. But it's because you know we've been blinded and jaded for so long. All right, we don't have any NBA to talk about tonight here, so not till Thursday. NBA will resume the All Star game. LeBron's team won 163 to 160 last night. Steph Curry hit 16 threes in that game. So, he broke his record, obviously. And he got this is the first year they unveiled the Kobe Bryant MVP, All Star MVP award. And, Curry was obviously, you know, happy happy to receive that, because he's one of those guys that, obviously watched Kobe, got to play with Kobe, had spent some time with him personally. And, that's why people always ask me why I would put LeBron third and then have Michael Jordan and Kobe and LeBron. You know, I mean, those are my top three. Right now, LeBron's still in the league, and there's nothing that takes away LeBron from being a great player. He is definitely a great player. But to me, what I liked about Jordan was just his will and determination. Now, whether he personally is a good guy or not, that's irrelevant and necessary. But when he was on that fucking basketball court, Michael Jordan was man. He would be out there and he would do anything and everything to help his team win. And get his teammates fired up. And yeah, maybe he wasn't the nicest teammate way of going about it. And but then he had that killer instinct. Same thing with Kobe. Kobe had that same thing. And you know to me, LeBron has hit some really clutch dagger shots. But was he just was he like a true closer? And you know no. But is he a shitty player? Has he not accomplished a lot? Oh, he's accomplished a lot. But people have to realize, in the latter years of Kobe's career, he was hurt a lot. You know, what if we had, turned back the hands of time and we had, and where Kobe was, healthy those, his last couple years going out. You know, what if Michael Jordan never left to go play baseball, and then after, shortly after that, his pops passed away, and yeah, I mean, he went right back to the Bulls, and then after that, he went to the Wizards, and he came out in retirement and helped those guys get to the playoffs. I mean, and now he's trying to be a franchise up in the GM. With the Hornets now got them looking pretty good now. Got some good young talent down there. Got you know it's been a long time since Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, Muggsy Bogues. I mean, Kendall Gill. I mean, they had some ballers back in the day, man. Like that's the thing, when we're comparing guys, we're comparing Jordan and we're we're comparing Jordan and we're comparing LeBron. It's like, man, it's two different eras, man. LeBron's playing in the new era, which is and then you had Jordan playing the era where it was, man, it was still rough and tough, man. I mean, even when we played on the streets, man, and when we played pickup ball out in the streets and shit would get rough, dude. fucking get elbowed in the fucking face a little bit. People, you know, you got to be, you got to be tough a little bit. Now it's like, man, they don't want no nothing like that, but you still get the, I still get a little bit rough and tough. I'm not saying that, they're not saying that it's soft, but they're in a generation where they're making it. Well, we don't want people to get hurt. We're trying when when you, I mean, it's like MMA. What are you going to do on that? When people are getting physical body and then you're going at it, it's just it's just that's just the way shit is. But today we got college basketball. We got 30. We have like 30 games today here. Starting off with American in Colgate. Obviously, it's mid-major college. You got Coppin State and Howard. All right, here's the first big-name college: Florida State and Boston College. Then we got Georgia Tech, Syracuse. They're back to a mid-major. Holy Cross and Lafayette. Well, I mean, they're like small schools. I mean, I call them mid-majors just not to insult them by it. Then we have Indiana, Ohio State. Excuse me. Indiana, Ohio State, Liberty, Central Arkansas, Louisville, North Carolina. We have Penn State, Maryland, UTEP, Middle Tennessee State, Alabama A&M, Florida A&M, Delaware State, South Carolina State, Maryland Eastern Shore, North Carolina Central, Norfolk State, Morgan State, Eastern Illinois, SIU, Edwardsville, Evansville, and Valparaiso, Idaho State, Northern Colorado, Indiana State, Drake, Loyola Chicago, Illinois State, Marshall, Southern Miss, Southern Utah, Northern Arizona, Citadel and Sanford, uh, West Virginia, TCU. We have Prairie View A&M and Mississippi Valley State, Jerry Rice's alma mater. We have Texas Southern, Arkansas Pine Bluff. We have Alabama State, Bethune-Cookman. Woo. Excuse me. Got a dry throat over here. Excuse me. Arizona State, UCLA. We have Baylor and Oklahoma State. We have San Francisco at Pacific. And last game tonight we have is New Mexico State and Seattle U. Yeah, so that's I'm off to you as well. We have we got live hockey on right now. We got the Carolina Hurricanes up 3-2 against the Philadelphia Flyers in the third period with 6:24 to go. We have a tie between the Winnipeg Jets and the Calgary Flames in the second period with 5:25 to go. Or excuse me, 4:58 to go in the second period. And then later on, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Vancouver Canucks. They're not too far from Seattle to go, really. Just 4 games tonight here. Already on. So. All right, so we're gonna make a bet here today. Here. So most of the time, I always come on and I'm not making bets here. So I'm gonna do this. Most of the time, I always come on and I'm not making bets here. So I'm gonna do this here live because today, of all days, I'm just like I look at these games and I'm just like, man, I really I don't try to sit here and overanalyze it. I get some things that shows me some trends, but I just kind of try to pick who I think gut wise, like Man, I think that team, man. I really like that team. That team I really like. And sometimes I don't do that. So today I figured keep myself honest. I'll be on stream so we can pick the games tonight here. So let me log in here so I can make my handy dandy bet here. So it's so and that's what's up, complete. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my bets right now. I'm just over here making my handy dandy bets. So just trying to make a live bet here. Well, live pregame bets here. So all right, all right. Let me get my handy dandy water so I don't choke over here. People don't think I got COVID or something. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. Some people do have allergies. Some people do get dry throats and shit, and then do cough. It's fucking normal. All right, so we got American and Colgate. Colgate -6. American plus 16.5. I don't really have a read on that game, honestly. Can't tell you the truth. And this next game here, Coppin State and Howard. I did a little bit of research here. I mean, look at this. I mean, I try to do my little, I write a little, do my little things. Like, I mean, people don't even do that. I put a little box in, you know. So Coppin State is 5-20. Howard is 14-10. Against the spread, which would be Coppin State here, they are 58% to the cover. Now Howard, on the other hand, they're not against the spread. They're the spread is for them. They're favored. It favors them. So then you go look at the over unders here. Coppin State's 44% to the over. Howard is the 48% to the over. But both teams are under teams here. Coppin State covers 56% of the times, and this is, like I said, this is just trends. And Howard 52% to the under, and so the 148 here, which isn't bad. Which isn't bad. These both, uh, and so it was 7 points and 104. Like I said, 149 and a half. It was almost at 150, and so now it's gone down pretty much dang near 2 points pretty much, and the spread's gone up a point for the Howard. I mean, Coppin State's probably not the best team here. Howard plays probably good here, and like I said, I mean, I don't have the best read on this team here. So, but I did look at this game and I did kind of like it. So, I'm gonna take Howard here. I'm gonna take Howard here. I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like I said, there's not really hardly too many games I like. The next game we got Florida State and Boston College. I mean, it's a 1 point spread here, -1 for the visiting Florida State Seminoles here. Boston College is +1, and they are even, which is +100 on the money line here. The over/under is 136.5. So, and then the next game we have Georgia Tech and we have Syracuse. Like I said, I'm not too fond of that game. Holy Cross and Lafayette. I mean, It's five. That's minus 5.5. So I'm not really gonna touch any of that notion there. We have Liberty. We have Liberty against Central Arkansas. Liberty's got to win by 12. Like I said, let's look at let's look at the record here. I got my little trusty dusty thing here. Oh, nice, man. Eating some lunch. That's good. Yeah. All right, and let's check out the scores here. I mean, not the scores. Okay, so Liberty is 19-9, and Central Arkansas is 9-17. Yeah, so let's see. Liberty scores about 73 points a game. They both score about 73 points a game, but Liberty only gives up about 61, and Central Arkansas gives up about 83. Uh, Central Arkansas barely edges them out in rebounds. They're a little bit better as far as offensive rebounds, but not by very much. They both have about the same amount of assists. Central Arkansas is they're a little bit better as far as blocks. They average about 3 blocks, 3.09. So, and Liberty has about almost two. And they both have steals. Liberty turns the ball over less. They shoot about a 49% field goal percentage, averaging 44. Not bad. They shoot about 40%. The other team shoots about 30. They both shoot about 34% from the free throw. So they're mostly in. So basically, Central Arkansas likes to get out in the fast break. They do foul a lot, so that's pretty telling there. That is pretty telling as far as now. Let's see as far as let's see against the spread. Let's see what Central Arkansas is against the spread here. Just for shits and giggles. Mm, 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 mm. Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas is 58% actually. They're 14-10-1 against the spread here. And they're at home. They're at home tonight here. They're at home. They're at home. And since I don't have really a very good read here, I'm gonna let's take Central Arkansas here. I mean, it might be a dumb bet here, but like I said, I'm not trying to make profit here. I'm just trying to have fun here. Take take a stab. Yeah. All right. Alabama A&M and Florida A&M here. Let's see. Who's a better team out of that here? Well, actually, Holy Cross and Lafayette, they both have won 9 games here. Hmm. Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay, Alabama A&M is 8-16, and Florida A&M 11-14. So Ooh, yeah, Delaware State has only won 2 games, and South Carolina State is 14-12 here. Ooh, do we South Carolina State? Do we bet that they blow them out here? Let me go to this. Let me go. To this. Alright. That's probably why they figuring that's probably why they're saying maybe take the under here. Um, I don't like the hook. I don't like the hooks. I don't like the hooks. Yeah, we'll take the under. We're gonna take the under in this. And I feel like let's take South Carolina State. I mean, they're playing Delaware State. This fucking team has only won 2 games, dude. That's probably me by me picking on them here. But I mean, they only score about 70 points. They only Delaware State scores only about maybe 60 points, barely 60 points a game, and they give up about 73. South Carolina State scores 73, but they give up 73. So it's pretty much that just tells you that right there. They're playing at South Carolina State though, so I mean blocks and personal fouls. So yeah, we're gonna go yeah Delaware, I mean, not Delaware State, South Carolina State, and fuck Delaware because that's where Diaper Man is from. Joe Diaper, Joe Diaper. Okay, so we have Maryland Eastern Shore. They're 8-13 against North Carolina Central 14-11. Yeah, I don't really like that. Uh, then we have Norfolk. We have Norfolk State is 18-5 against 8-13 Morgan State. Morgan State scores about 77 points a game, but also gives up about 75 points a game. Norfolk State scores about 76 a game, and they give up about 64. And better second chances. They're a little bit better by 2 in steals, a little bit barely by blocks, and about 2 assists better. But other than that, with Norfolk 5.5, so Norfolk's gonna win by 6. I mean, both it says points. Both teams score about set. So what are they saying? 147. Mm, I want to pick on bad teams here. I want to pick on the bad teams here. So Norfolk State here. I mean both teams. But, I mean, I know Eastern Illinois is a bad team. Pick on all the bad teams and say they would take the unders. Alright. Is I don't know. So far we got four. I got 4 picks here. Yeah, 4 picks. Edmonds, Bill, and Valparaiso. Yeah, let's say they go over, even though probably won't. So we got one over at 125, and we got one under 125 in the hook. All right, all right, all right. Do we dare take the under in Drake and Indiana State? I don't know. Let's see. Well, Indiana State scores 72 points a game. They give about 71. Drake scores about 76 a game. About 60, 67. Drake's generally not get assists, but they get some steals and blocks. Mm, They're saying under 141 and a half here. I'm gonna take it here. I'm gonna take it here. Let's take it. Let's take it. The under 141 and a half and Drake in Indiana. I mean, I know it's not very much. We got 6 picks here, $48 here. I mean, uh, Citadel's 11 or 15. Sanford going by 7. All right. Just trying to pick on some bad teams here. We got Mississippi Valley here. They're another bad team here. And then they got beat pretty bad. They got beat pretty bad last time. They got beat pretty bad last time. Plus, I mean, both teams give up. I mean, Prairie View A&M scores 68. They score 65. But Prairie View A&M gives up 78.6, which is like 79, damn near almost 80. And Mississippi Valley gives up damn near over 80. So I mean, shit, they both could go over this number here, but I don't know. I would definitely just go. You know what? That's kind of high. So you know what? I'm gonna take the under in that one. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna take the under. We're gonna take the under in that one. That's just a lot of points there. A lot of points. Then we have Texas Southern. Texas Southern here. They're 12 and 11 against a 6 and 21 team here. That team gives up about 77 points a game here. kind of foul team. Fast breaks here. Points of paint efficiency. I mean, both these both these teams horrendous 3-point shooting. Oh man. I mean, they only they win by 9 points here. Let's take Texas Southern minus the 9. Texas Southern minus the 9, baby. And that puts us at 179. Okay. All right. Unless, you know what? I forgot to throw my Seattle U pick in here. I'm going to take that money line here. So make it extra spicy tonight. We're going to make it a 9-team parlay here and make it extra spicy here. I mean, I wanted to take I mean, I don't want to take UOP to outright win, but maybe UOP covers, but I doubt that. So I like my Seattle U, man. They've been doing good. They're playing against New Mexico State though. Yeah. Yeah, New Mexico State's 21-4. Seattle U is 21-6, so gonna be a good matchup there. So all right. So let me so this Howard one went. Well, you know what? Scrap that Howard here. Scrap that Howard pick here. We ain't taking that Howard pick here. We're gonna I'm gonna exile that one for Nazareth right now. We're gonna exile that one out of here. All right. So let's see here. They're giving us 137 here. I mean, UOP scores about 66. They give up about 70 a game. And the Dons, they give up about 60. So I don't know, that's tough. And stuff is UOP, man. I mean, 13 points though. Dons probably do it, but I don't know. 13 points though. Dons probably do it, but I don't know. Maybe we'll take the under in that game. We'll take the under. Replace the Howard game. All right. All right. All right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that Central Arkansas one here. We're gonna take We'll take you. Yeah, don't like that. For what reason? Mm, hmm. You know what? We'll replace it with the Holy Cross here. Take the Holy Cross on the road here. Alright. Risking $1 here. Place that bet in. Land. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna. Alright. So we made the bet right before the games are starting here. Well, only one game starts really at 3:30. But we took the under 125 and a half in the Alabama A&M and Florida A&M game. We took South Carolina State minus 9.5 to beat Delaware State at home tonight. We have the over 125 in Evansville and Valparaiso. We have the under 141.5 in Indiana State and Drake. I have the under 151 in Prairie View A&M and Mississippi Valley State. I took Texas Southern minus 9. You got Seattle U on the money line plus 125. I have the under 137 points in the Dons and Pacific. And I took Holy Cross money line plus 200. And at $1, the 9-team parlay, it will come out to be $637.01. All right. That is the college parlay, baby. I mean I didn't have no good reads really, honestly. I mean, yeah, today's all right. 21. All right. So we're gonna go down the line. Obviously Holy Cross and the money line will be the first game that's gonna start. So we'll put that at top. Holy Cross money line plus 200. I mean, crazy bet. And then after that, yeah. All right, be the Florida A&M game, right? Yep. Be the under one hook, man. That hook is just a killer. All right. Then we have South Carolina. minus 9.5 on the spread here. I mean, they're playing a really a team that's only won 2 games on the season. So I mean, that to me is telling you. Then yes, we have the Evansville game next. Evansville and Valparaiso. We have the over 125 points. Evans. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then we have the under 141.5. And the Indiana State. Indiana State and Drake. That game. And after that, yes, we have the Prairie View, Mississippi game here. Prairie View A&M, we have the under in that game, under 1. And, and, and all right. And that we have we have the under 137. San and let's go in Pacific. And then we have Seattle. Money. 125 here. $1 bet here. Cashes out at a whopping. Cashes out at a whopping $643.01. So that is my bet here. That is my bet right there. So hey, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. I mean, Holy Cross could be the first one that screws my parlay. Usually that's how it is. But I kind of last couple days I kind of didn't weed out some teams. I thought maybe I should maybe get this team. No, yeah, maybe take this team. This team, just and like I said, I haven't really been too good with the over under, so I'm testing the waters tonight here, testing the waters because when I this is gonna be this is gonna be the bet press week here because next like I said next Monday we're gonna be going and yeah it's gonna be we'll be on the road obviously. All right, your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Oh, that's fun. That's always fun to have. But yeah. All right. So that was my bet here. My sister has a 16 parlay. She has a lot of things to do, or else she'd be on here. And this is what she picked. In this 16 parlay, she has Boston College +1 on the spread. She has Seattle U money line, Oklahoma State money line, Georgia Tech money line, Bethune Cookman money line, and TCU money line. And then we have, and then she has her last one here, 5-teamer. She has Louisville money line, Indiana Indiana University to beat Ohio State tonight on money line, Florida State -1, UTEP money line, and Maryland money line here. So yeah, so I stayed away. I mean, and I like the smaller schools. Like I said, the teams that nobody really wants to bet on. The underdog. I call them the underdog schools. It's just like me. Nobody cares about me. Nobody gives a fuck about who I am, and nor do I give a fuck about them either. And you want to toot your horn like you're from some fucking Ivy 2D school? Who gives a shit? Just because you go to college doesn't mean that you're smarter than somebody. I mean, that was the biggest misconception that I learned in life. That, but yeah, so that was the bet. That was the bet there. Oh yeah, we got. Oh yeah, should I make one on next bet? Yeah. All right, alrighty. All right, that way. All right, all right, all right. So take a look at my sister's bets here for tonight. My sister has a. She's got. She's got. All right, so she's got Southern Miss money line, Southern Utah money line, Drake money line, Loyola Chicago money line, Northern Colorado money line, Valparaiso money line, Sanford money line, Eastern Illinois, UCLA, and San Francisco. That'd be $91.57. The next one, Syracuse money line, Baylor money line, New Mexico State money line, Middle Tennessee State money line, Penn State money line, Ohio State, West Virginia, and North Carolina. That one will be 79.90. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Let's see here. I mean, there's not. They usually don't have for me. For me, they don't have like some games like to bet on. So it's like, oh well, we can only bet. We can only bet these games. That's kind of like it's kind of weak sauce on my. I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of weak sauce. Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado. All right. I'm gonna do my little. This will be my little weird parlay here. On here, take Pacific plus the 12 and a half. That was 12 and a half, yeah. I'm gonna take Eastern Illinois plus 7.5 here. And we're gonna double down on that one here. We say the under here. We say the over. We'd have to go over if that's the case, right? I'll probably these guys won here. Under, probably. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that here. And take the Citadel here. Take Idaho State. Mm, mm, take Southern Utah. Alright. Write this one down here. Next bit. Alright, so here would be. And then 1 by 7. That's doable. And then next, we got Idaho, Idaho State. Plus 13.5 here. Good. Alright. Citadel. Citadel plus 6.5 here. Spread. And then we have Eastern Illinois plus the 7.5. And we also have the under 125.5 Eastern. And SIU Edwards. Alright. and then took Pacific. Pacific plus 12 and a half. Good. All right. The $2 chuck bet here. The $2 buck chuck here. Cashes out here. $97.07. $97.02 here. All right. All right. Alrighty. Do do do. This is the stream, and this is the end of the stream. And we out. We out. We out.